that's the new generation of this. If you remember, we had a proteus adapter which looked like that with a bunch of wires. Now a proteus adapter looks like this. It's just one board. You have stock ECU connectors, two of those, only if they look like this. It's only working on m73tu. It doesn't work on earlier m73s. It doesn't work on m70s. It doesn't work on n73s. Only m73tu, the second generation of the v12 m73. If you have those, you take this open source board with this not really open source 3D printed cover, you hook it into this open source proteus like this, and you get yourself a standalone which is tunable. I can sell you all this. I can't support this. Unfortunately, I don't have the capacity for user support. I have this amazing wire for starting. Let's start. So I have this amazing button, this amazing bucket, this amazing fan, and that's how we start. Because that's how you start it well. When you're running your car. That's the starter button. It's not the starter plate. That's the start button. I'll turn it off because the fan is off. That's my pile. I'm not here to be making amazing videos, unfortunately. I love engineering. Not amazing with humans. Some humans are aware of that. So on this board here we have throttle body controls, TPS. We have the auxiliary, a little bit of auxiliary. One of them is the starter button. On this side we have two wide bands if you have the magic chips to solder. I don't love soldering them, and there's a bit of chip shortage. And then if necessary you have 12 logic level outputs if you are transitioning to individual coils like you should. My vehicle is purposely OEM-ish, so I still have the ugly coils. With the ugly coils you have the igniter right here. I have something on my finger. So you solder the chip and you get an igniter for one side and then another one for the other side. That's actually populated. So that's the adapter. There's no brain here. That's the brain. That's the ugly harness patch cord. At this point I'm not planning to make a board with everything combined. I totally have the capacity. I don't have the motivation. If you want to sponsor a universal board, like a combined board, let me know. If you want to sponsor a board for another V12, you need to have a test mule. I know nothing about transmission control, so don't ask me how this would work with the stock transmission. It wouldn't. That's for engine swaps. Realistically, that's for manual transmission as of right now. I don't know what else to say. I think the only thing to repeat is, unfortunately, there's very little user support. This is all open source. This is available for sale as pieces of art. That's a horrible product because dealing with humans is not my strength. Again, a very gentle touch.